Hello everyone, my name is Narco. I was the top 1 player in the world in Season 2 and Season 3 on Battle Royale leaderboards, and in today's video I'm gonna bring you some hot topics like when you should lay down while you're shooting, or when you should jump while you're shooting, when you should slide left and right, when you are under attack, how to improve your accuracy, and when you should switch from TPP to FPP as well. Alright, so guys, make sure you watch the whole video because I'm gonna bring you everyday videos like this. You're gonna find a lot of quality in this video. Plus, I'm gonna teach you the secret behind my aiming, which I guess it's insane. And take it in consideration that this video techniques you can apply them against 1 versus 4 squad as well, because understand me, anyhow you have to fight 1 by 1 the enemies if you play 1 versus 4. In a way, for you to win the match you cannot fight 2 players in once, because while you're gonna shoot 1 player, the other one gonna shoot you and you're gonna die. So it will be 1 by 1 anyhow, so this video can be very well used in 1 versus squad. And also I have to say that right now in Battle Royale I have over 5,000 matches played, from which I win 4,000. So you can imagine it's a lot of wins. 4,000 wins out of 5,000 matches, it's a lot. So that means what I'm gonna teach you now, it's working very well. So maybe gonna be a bit of long video, but it shouldn't be a problem for you if you want to learn to be better in Battle Royale, okay? So with this being said, I don't know, take your coffee or juice, whatever, popcorn, and have a seat, and let's see what's coming next. Alright. So, first topic is laying down while shooting. Well, laying down while shooting, it's depending on a lot of things. First of all, the battlefield have to be straight or almost straight, because if not you're gonna miss all your shots. You're gonna, if it's like this or like this, sometimes you won't gonna be able to lay down, and if you are able to lay down, you're gonna miss your shots. Your shots gonna go into the ground. So guys, when you spot an enemy, you have a few milliseconds to think what you need to do to survive. First of all, guys, you have to think what you have to do to survive, not to kill, okay? First you think on how to survive, and second you think on how to kill it. And I will tell you why that's important. It's because, let's say the guy you're gonna meet, the 1 versus 1, gonna start shoot you first, or maybe he is more accurate than you, or maybe he has a weapon that gives you more damage than yours, and you have to think how to escape in case you need to escape. So when you spot an enemy, you have a few milliseconds to realize everything is around you, where you should, hide or protect yourself if you need to protect yourself. Yeah, all these things are gonna, it's very important for you to finish the enemy, to kill him. But if he's better than you, and you think how to survive first, you survive, use adrenaline, and you think again your strategy. Does that make sense? So first you think to survive, and second you think how to kill that guy. I hope until now I was clear. You gonna lay down where the field is straight or almost straight, okay? A bit of, like this and like this can be, but if it's too much like this or too much like this, don't even try, okay? So the second topic is jumping while shooting. Guys, I used to use this technique, jumping while shooting, in a very close combat, or if I'm in an open space and I cannot lay down to shoot, meanwhile I'm shooting, I will just jump, or maybe I will just slide left and right and then shoot, you know, instead of that. But the jumping and shooting, I use it in a very close combat when I use only hip fire. That means I'm shooting at the enemy without aiming, or as I told you, up on the hills where I cannot lay down, I jump and then I shoot. Okay, I may slide as well after that to kind of stabilize my target again and my accuracy, and then shoot him again. Okay, but these are the two moments when I use my jumping and shooting technique. Okay, I have to tell you also that in a very close combats I also lay down, but only using the hip fire, like shooting without aiming, because I can control the, you know, the movements of the enemy easier. You know, I won't gonna miss that many shots as I would do if I would have been shooting while aiming. So yeah, laying down is working in close combat as well. Okay, the next topic is slide left or slide right after shooting. Well, this technique, it applies when the enemy spot you first and he shoot at you first. Okay, pay attention what I have to tell you now, because it's very important. Okay, when the enemy spot you first, let's say he's shooting from, you know, face to face with you. Okay, you slide left or you slide right, and you do it as many times as needed until you localize your target, until you see it well where it is. And then keep in mind also that, let's say he has a full mag of 30 or 40 bullets. Okay, keep in mind if he's shooting you continuously. If he's shooting you continuously, but he didn't hit you too many bullets, meanwhile you were sliding left and right to localize him, then after that you can start shooting at him if you know the field that you are allows you to lay down while shooting. Do it. If not, just stand up, move left and right while you're shooting, but don't stop shooting. Because why don't you stop shooting? If he was shooting you continuously, meanwhile you was localizing him and slide left and right, but he didn't hit you too many bullets, some point he have to reload the gun. You understand? So by the time you localize him already, he may have a few bullets left on his mag, but if you're gonna shoot at him, meanwhile you move left and right, he won't gonna hit you too many bullets, and then he have to reload. And depending on the gun he uses, it takes a lot of time to reload. And if you don't slide and if you don't lay down, you just have enough of time to kill that guy. Okay, but in a way, for you to do this as well, you have to be accurate. And further in the video, we're gonna talk about how to be more accurate as well. Okay, and if the enemy shoot you from behind, the same thing. Okay, you should never run straight in a line from where the bullet is coming from. For example, if it's coming from in front of you or from behind you, you should never keep running the same trajectory, because, you know, for the enemy, if you keep running the same way, you know, it's just as you was, you know, just sitting in there doing nothing. Doesn't matter, because you're gonna run the same direction as the bullet is coming from. The bullet gonna, you know, gonna get you anyhow. So either you slide left and right, either you keep running forward, but you run left and right, run left and right, okay, to avoid the enemy, you know, to kill you. So as you see in this clip, I let that guy, you know, spend a lot of bullets on me in purpose to show you how you can survive when you are just in open field and you don't have nothing where to hide. Okay, I could just, you know, slide left and right a couple of times until I know it's close to reload the gun, and then boom, just because I'm accurate a lot on the game, so in the time that he reload the gun I could just finish him. Okay. But I let him on purpose to shoot a lot so you could see as much as you can survive. You can survive a lot. He wasn't that good anyhow, but you know, you can survive a lot with this technique. Also, I want to say that you have to take care because there are some smart players as well, okay? So if your enemy shoot you from in front or from behind and you start sliding left and right, and if you see that your enemy stop shooting, meanwhile you slide, is because he's keeping the bullets for when you're gonna be a more stable target, okay? So you have to take care. If you do that, and then you know you localize him and you start shooting at him, and if you see he hit you a few bullets after, you don't engage that fight anymore, okay? Just think about how to escape or think about how to use an adrenaline before you fight again, because that guy is not stupid and he may kill you because he already gives you a few damage before you localize him. Alright, he keep his bullets meanwhile you are sliding left and right. Okay, so when you're gonna confront him, you're gonna be less than 150 HP. He gonna be 150 and a lot of bullets on his mag, so you most probably gonna lose the fight if you're not that much accurate. Okay, so if that happen, disengage the fight. Okay, don't fight, just run toward him. If he's not that close, you can run toward him, or you can run, you know, the other way, but run like this, left and right, left and right, meanwhile you're using adrenaline. Watch your vest, okay? It's very important to see always your vest level as well, because if you have half of or of a level 3 vest of half of level 2 vest, you still can kill one person, you know, and get some bullets as well. But if your vest is destroyed, then don't fight, okay? Just go away and survive. Find the vest and then fight again. Always, guys, always watch your vest. It's important. In this season, your vest is just like this, one full mag on you, and then the vest it's gone. If you don't have a full vest, or if your vest is almost gone, your main objective, your main purpose in that moment is to find a new vest. Not exception, nothing else than that. Find a new vest. Okay. You know, it took me a lot of time to learn these things. It's not like, you know, I have 5,000 matches on BR, so it's a lot of time invested in this game. Plus that I'm a kind of person that, you know, I'm not jealous on people that are better than me, and I recognize when people are better than me. Instead of being jealous and, you know, just say, oh my god, you know, look at that guy, he think he's better, blah blah blah. Instead of doing that, I prefer to be friends with this kind of people and stay close to learn more for myself, to improve my skills. You understand? There is one guy as well, Froley, you know I'm talking about you. There's one guy, I even asked him for a hand cam because I wanted to see how he used the finger on his screen, because he was having some strange buttons and he was doing a lot of kills in tournaments. So in tournaments are only real peoples, and you know I wanted to see how the guy plays because he was playing better than me. And with that I was learning and I improved, and I disinvolved my own skills. I took what I learned from that guy and I did it my way, but with the same benefic results. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, always learn, guys. It's not bad. The bad thing is to be jealous on people. You will never go forward like that. Okay. Like for example, I'm sorry because, you know, I'm stopping to give you these examples, but if you want a car, a Mercedes or whatever, and you know, one of the people you know, maybe it's not your friend, but one of the people you know, he bought it for himself. Why would you be jealous on that guy? Why, instead of that, you go in there, you know, trying to tell him and to be real happy, you know, from your heart, to be happy for that guy because he bought that car. And you know, and who knows, maybe you're gonna become good friends and that guy gonna share with you some of this stuff or businesses he did in a way for him to buy that car, so you can buy your dream car as well. You understand? It's just like that. You need to be friendly, you need to be communicate with people. Sometimes I'm not friendly at all, but you know, anybody have his bad moments, but you know, in a way for you to evaluate, you need to appreciate and um, don't be jealous on people, okay? Instead of that, just be happy for them. Alright, let's go forward. So the next topic is how to improve your accuracy. Well, it's not from always that I was using gyroscope. I started using gyroscope about 3 months ago, maybe. Yeah, and in the first 2 days, I have to say, in the first 2 days, it was just crazy. Like, you know, I was missing a lot of shots and stuff like that. But after that, it was just amazing, just amazing. People don't know such a powerful tool that is that gyroscope, guys. If you don't know what is gyroscope, how to tell you, if you ever watch a 360 degrees video that you can take the phone and turn it left and right, and you kind of, you know, your video is was showing you what happened around you. It's that kind of stuff, the gyroscope. And some people cannot turn the gyroscope on, but the only thing you have to do is to log out of your game, to really log out, not just to close your game, to log out and log back in, and you will be able to put the gyroscope on. In the video where I show you my hand cam and settings, you have in there my gyroscope sensitivity, okay? If you wanna improve it on your game. But I have to tell you that in the beginning I start with you know, less sensitivity, and then I increase it as much as I was needing. So I recommend you to do the same. If you're not comfortable with my sensitivity, just lower it down a bit, and then if you need after, you increase it or not, okay? But in the middle range and long range, that that tool is powerful. I mean, it allows you to move left and right while you having a stable aiming, even in long range, even in middle range. Don't use it in short range, okay? But middle and long range, it's deadly. And that's the fact that I don't use too much sensitivity on gyroscope, because I only want to control recoil on middle and long range. In close range, if you use too much sensitivity, way too much sensitivity, you're gonna be good in close range, but in long and middle range you're gonna miss a lot of bullets, because it's just a bit of move of your hand or shaking or stuff like that, your aim gonna go away. So yeah, also have to keep in mind, you have to train your brain that you cannot use gyroscope in short range. You're gonna have a lot of days of struggling, because you're gonna get used to the gyroscope after a while and you want to use it in close range, and you won't gonna be able to do both, to use it in long and close range. So you're gonna try to, you know, move your phone like this while you're shooting, and you're gonna miss, because the enemy gonna run faster left and right, and you're gonna miss some bullets and you're gonna die. And you know, it's gonna take your time, but you have to get used to it. You just use it in middle and long range, and short range, just use your thumb, you know, to scroll as much as you need, because you cannot use in both ranges. Yeah. Alright, I also recommend you to play some multiplayer every day, even if you don't like it. It's good, because in multiplayer you train your short range. Okay, most of the maps you are just short range in there. So just do the exact settings on your multiplayer, just do it as you did it on BR. Don't change nothing. Do them exactly the same. Because after you're gonna come from multiplayer to BR, and then you're gonna get used to the sensitivity of multiplayer, and you know you won't gonna be good on BR. But having the same settings will be everything the same. You will just train the short range. Okay, so playing a few matches a day of multiplayer gonna help you to improve the short range shootings and to make the differences between when to use the gyroscope and when not. At least that's how I did it. Okay, so I recommend you to start training your aiming with the M4, because the M4 have almost zero recoil. Okay, and how I did it, you know, I was jumping, I was playing solo. All right, so I jumped, I took some bullets, and then I go somewhere in the map where you can see some trees, and you just shoot at the trees without thinking that you're gonna die, or you know, you may die some point, but you're training to getting better. Okay, you're losing something in a way to gain more in the future. So don't worry about if somebody gonna come and kill you, you know, it's normal. Take some trees and, you know, get a middle range first, alright? You know, spend like 150 to 100 bullets on middle range, but just going left and right, meanwhile you're shooting, okay? Shoot and go left and right. I guarantee you that in the end of those 200 bullets that you're gonna spend, there will be a bot coming to you to kill you. You can kill the bot, take his bullets, and keep going on and on in the same area, you know, and then start going to the long range and shoot the long range the same. And guys, after you are good in this, you won't gonna be good in one day. You're gonna need a few days to really get used to the recoil, but during these few days play just with M4, please. So after you can stabilize your aim on your enemy while you moving left and right with the M4. If you like the AK, you can go forward and try the AK, but for a few couple of days just try M4 until you get used to that. Then you try with the AK. Why I'm saying that? Because if you wanna try the AK, you have to know that you having that vertical recoil as well. So instead of you doing this only to, you know, while you're moving left and right, instead of you doing this just left and right with the phone to get your target on your enemy, you have to do like this as well. So you have to do you have to roll it forward and then left and right, and meanwhile you roll it forward, you have to keep turning it left and right to get that AK aim in the, you know, in the target, to get it still. It's hard to control the AK recoil, but once you get it, then you're gonna be unstoppable, because since the global release of the Call of Duty, the AK, it's a powerful gun, so I don't think they're gonna change that. And the fact that the AK is so powerful, it's because of the recoil. It's hard to control, but if you're gonna control the recoil as well, you have a deadly weapon, you know that very well. The last topic, but not the least, it's when you should play on FPP mode. In first person mode, it's good to play when you go inside of a house and you know it's an enemy in there. It's good to play FPP, because sometimes, as you saw in this clip, you know, I got lucky, I killed that guy. Anyhow, my experience helped me, but I got lucky to kill that guy because I couldn't see him some point because of the character standing in front of the camera, because the camera couldn't go more behind because I was close to the wall. So if the camera goes behind more, you know, kind of have to go out through the wall, and it's not possible. So your character gonna be like this. So you're gonna be blind, you won't gonna see where the enemy is, okay? I was implementing this technique starting maybe 5-6 days ago, and it's worked just very well for me. and have to educate myself as well to implement this technique. Most probably I'm gonna switch that button, because you have a button in Battle Royale. If you play third person, you have a button in there to always switch it to first person when you want. So I'm most probably gonna change that button to make it more reachable and to switch it easy from third person to first person. Okay, it's just more easy inside the buildings. Okay, and also in first person you can hear the steps from more distance. I don't know why is that, but you know, I like it. Sometimes I fully play a BR match only on first person. You know, it's good. It's, you know, it helps your reflexes as well. And sometimes I just want to change that perspective of third person, always third person. So I just switch it to FPP. Even though other players are still playing third person, I play just FPP sometimes. I'm fast. I have a good reaction, and I'm accurate. So I'm not afraid to, you know, to play FPP. Meanwhile, other people play third person. So I highly recommend you as well when you are getting tired of BR. You know, you can play some multiplayer as well, but as well you can play FPP on Battle Royale. Okay, it's a new experience somehow. All right, guys. With this being said, I'm sorry if I, you know, took your time that much, and but take into consideration that it's not a video like this that I'm gonna post it every day, and you have a lot of valuable content in here, and this is honestly 100% everything I did and how I did it. So think a bit, guys. If you know, I was #1 in the world for 2 seasons. The 2 seasons, I mean 4 months, and you know, I have 4,000 matches wins out of 5,000. Not because I want to flex, even though I could flex myself, but just by the statistics. Think a bit. You know what I'm not teaching you. It's worth, and you know, if you listen to me carefully and do everything I'm telling you, within a week, I guarantee you, within a week, you won't gonna recognize yourself. You won't gonna recognize yourself how better you're gonna play BR. You know, I'm very happy that I can share with you the stuff. And until the next video, all I can say is wishing you a good life. Be always yourself, as I'm saying on most of my videos, you know. And if you see there is someone better than you, please just don't be jealous, guys. You know, just go try to be friendly and learn something from it. Okay, this stuff you don't apply it only on the game, but during your whole life, in every situation of your life, you know, it's gonna be helpful. All right, thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next video. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below what's the next topics you want me to talk about. All right, if you have any doubts that, you know, I forgot to talk about it, or you would like me to explain you better, just leave it in the comments below, and if I think it's really something I should talk about, I will talk about it in my next video. Also, don't forget to like or dislike the video in the end. Peace.